Hey boys, so welcome back, and as I promised you guys, one more team of the season squad builder coming your way right now. And this is a budget beasts cheap team of the season squad builder, and you have the most beastly players out that are possible, honestly. Cheap beastly players, I'd say. So this squad would actually cost you 1,000,000 coins just because there's no actual right midfielder that is cheaper than 500k. I think 600k. So Arjen Robben being the 600k guy there. This is what is our squad looking like. If you wouldn't spend Arjen Robben, it's gonna be around a 400 to 500k, which is pretty cheap for a really beastly squad like this. So we start up as Baumann being our goalkeeper, Valencia being a right back, and his stats are freaking amazing for a right back card. Alderweireld being our first center back for the team. And this guy has pretty good stats, honestly, with 91 defending, 87 physical. That is honestly pretty good for an 89 rated center back card. Then we move on to Orban. Gotcha! And this guy has an phenomenal stats, boys. 95 physical for an 88 rated card that goes for about 70k on the market is freaking phenomenal. Okay, you don't usually see stuff like this happening around here. You don't usually see players who are just 88 rated with 95 freaking physical in your squad. So there we have it, boys. This guy is our second center back. We move on to the left back. I don't really think we had too many options with that one, so Plattenhardt is our only choice for being the left back. And his stats are honestly not too bad, I'd say. His stats are actually pretty decent for a left back card, especially one with his rating. So he has a 91 pace, which is actually pretty good, I'd say. So we move on to our midfield position now. Arjen Robben, as I told you, we didn't have much of an option, so I'm not really gonna show his stats off like it's pretty good. But Cyprian, boys, this guy is a freaking beast. 101 pace, 100 dribbling, 90 physical, 87 shooting, 85 passing, 81 freaking defending for a CDM. Like you actually never would see someone with 100 pace, 100 dribbling being a center defensive freaking midfielder. You don't really see stats like that even on attackers, I'd say, and that is freaking awesome. We move on to Griffo now. Not too good of a card, not too bad of a card. It's a pretty decent mid-ranged team of the season left mid card there. Then we move on to the Cam, who's actually a pretty good card. 97 dribbling is what he has, 93 passing, and his pace and shooting are not too bad as well. So Boudibou's being our Cam position card there. But honestly, boys, the main guy in our squad is our defensive midfielder, because those guy has freaking shocking stats. Now we move on to Iago Aspas being our first striker, and this guy has pretty well-rounded stats for us. Well, all of his stats, the main ones that are important at least, are above 90, so that's really good for a striker card for us right here, boys. Then we're gonna move on to our second striker and the final player in this squad builder for you guys, Roger. Now you guys would have seen him in my previous squad builder, but again once again he's here. 100 pace is what he has, so obviously there's no beating 100 pace. I don't really think there's any striker that cheap who's gonna have 100 pace. Gonna move into the match, boys, and hopefully we find an opponent who hasn't countered our formation, because we don't really want to play against someone who has countered a 4-1-2-1-2 box overload basic as well as fullback rush. So he hasn't countered any of the three, I'm guessing. 4-1-2-1-2 box overload, that's our go-to formation right there. So that's the one we are gonna go with right now, boys. As the timer is ticking, I'm getting more and more excited to see what our opponent has to offer and whether we can actually win this match for us. I'm pretty sure we actually can win it, but I'm not really sure about how many goals we're gonna score. I'm guessing like a 4 to 5 goals, because I am not used to with a squad like this, with this squad at least. And he has a 93 overall while we have a 91, so he has a better chance there of winning, but pretty sure I can score at least 4 goals, so maybe that can secure the lead for us. And as we start with Roger, his pace is actually pretty good, as you guys can see. Roulette there, and we get the free kick. I'm hoping that the free kick goes in, though Griffo taking a free kick didn't really go well the last time we took it, and once again doesn't really go well. And okay, they're just trying to waste some time here. I really hate when our opponent is just wasting our time like this. Cyprian with a pretty bad roulette, honestly. Maybe we should have done the roulette to the other side, I guess. So we are really lagging back with the score right now, and they fouled Robben really bad. I really want to take my revenge. Griffo should be scoring that pretty easily. Keeper gets a touch, but that usually is never a save by the keeper. another chance, and our main man Arjen Robben stars at Diego Aspas gets the ball, and that's definitely going in with the roulette, boys. Roulette and a cheeky little shot always really works for me. Cyprian this time, the roulette very useless. Roulette there. Griffo probably not gonna be able to score that, but we can surely try with a really pathetic shot there, honestly. The score is all equally tied up right now, 2-2, but we can probably take the lead, and Arjen Robben totally misses the target. Not expecting that from our best card in our freaking squad there, boys. And wait, what? Okay, we make the opponent take the ball outside. We're still losing the match right now, at least in my that's what I'd consider. Okay, we take the lead, but honestly a draw is not something we are gonna be expecting with a really good squad like what we have right now. And our opponent just intercepts that shot, that pass there. Cyprian with his roulette there, that's a pretty good one. Probably gonna score it from there, and we surely do. Cyprian with a great goal, as I showed you guys before. His stats are amazing, so he obviously had to play that pretty well, right? Yeah, that's going in. Wow, that was a foul. I just tried passing and he just fouled it there. It's okay. Arjen Robben probably just trying a little bit of a oh my god, that should have honestly gone in, like off the crossbar, honestly, and like the player gets a touch to it, but the keeper saved that shot. That was honestly something that deserved to go in. Anyway, hopefully our opponent doesn't score a goal there against us, so we can at least take the lead and win this match for us, boys. So we do win the match, and that's what we were really looking forward to show you guys. And as you guys saw, Cyprian is an absolute beast on the pitch, and that too being a center defensive midfielder. His card is absolutely sick for that position. Anyway guys, that's actually been it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to smash that like button, guys. Bye bye.